Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, July 20th. And headlines again, we are in day 18 of the dog days of summer, which run from July 3rd to August 11th, and that coincides with helico or sunrise, rising of the dog star Sirius. And you can see that here. It's the brightest common star you'll see at night. And as far as the extended outlook, you can see trending back towards warmer than normal, a little bit wetter than normal again. We're in a pretty progressive pattern, and we expect our best chance of thunderstorms will be from tomorrow night into Saturday night, and it could be quite stormy with a lot of severe weather. Also here over the next 24 hours, we could see some pretty good thunderstorms, especially across the southern part of the state, where some heavy rains and severe weather can be expected. We'll have some more storms develop. We got some storms out there this morning. Those are sliding to the southeast of much of the area, but areas like Lansing over towards Clarksville and down towards Blissfield and Jasper could pick up on some pretty good storms here this morning. And speaking of those dog days, if we look at the number of 90-degree days so far for the season, again, leading the way, Blissfield, Breckenridge, and Jasper with 3, Middleton with 2 shortly behind. And again, though, if we compare that through the end of July last year, you can see we had quite a bit more 90-degree days last year at this time. If we look at the conditions around the area this morning, temperatures are quite warm in the upper 60s to even the low to mid 70s. So again, very warm and humid, and you can see how humid it is by the dew points. Dew points are currently up around or in the low 70s, so very, very humid air mass out there. And again, some areas, especially across southwest lower Michigan and heading towards the southeast, could pick up some pretty good thunderstorms this morning. If we look at the satellite view, you can see the very cold cloud tops on the infrared photography from around southern Minnesota and Iowa, Wisconsin, starting to dive down into southeast lower Michigan through time. And again, the heaviest activity across southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, where no doubt some local areas of flooding have occurred, as well as back into Iowa and Nebraska as well. If we look at the radar, you can see those showers and thunderstorms sinking out of Wisconsin down towards southwest lower Michigan, northern Illinois, and eventually into northern Indiana. And again, some of these where they're a little bit of a bull segment to them could be producing some very strong winds as well. And to the northwest, this is just a lot of very heavy rain with thunderstorms embedded in that as well. And if we look at the weather map this morning, you can see a number of low pressure systems in the front moving back and forth over the next couple of days will produce a lot of severe weather. The best chance would be across southeast lower Michigan for later on this afternoon. And then if we look at the forecast map by Friday, you can see that area of low pressure now going to be moving off to the east. And as it does, eventually this is going to move to the north as a warm front. And by tomorrow, areas from around Lansing or St. John's to the south will have a chance of severe thunderstorms, maybe some heavy rains across the southern parts of the area from around the Jackson area back to the west and south. And if we look at the forecast map by Saturday, this is going to be the very active day with that warm front moving closer and closer to the area. And again, we have a large area that could see severe thunderstorms as we move into Saturday, especially I think during the afternoon and evening as this front begins to get a little closer. Again, you can see some heavy rain threats possibly across far southeast lower Michigan. And if we look at how much precipitation is expected over the next 4 days and over the next week, pretty much all of it's going to fall during this period as it looks right now. You can see much of the area over an inch. This is down a little bit from earlier forecasts, but trust me, some of these areas across southern lower Michigan may see locally over 2 inches of rain from the thunderstorms that fall here over the next 4 days. And as far as the forecast goes, again, today highs in the mid to possibly some areas in the upper 80s, as well as Friday and into Saturday. It'll be a little cooler, but lots of humidity, lots of showers and thunderstorms around. And then it looks like pretty nice weather as we get into Sunday and Monday with temperatures down into the 70s to around 80 with much lower humidity and dew points expected. And by Monday morning, a very comfortable upper 50s for lows. So it'll be a nice sleep, a nice day to wake up on Monday morning. Well, thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.